So Whitney Houston, apparently there is a hologram tour that is now going on with this lovely lady, and it's not going according to plan. So according to this article here, it is drawing negative reviews upon opening night, with one saying it's probably best to let the sleeping stars lie. As any horror movie fan will tell you, bringing the dead back to life never works out well. That's what another reviewer said. Like, you remember the Tupac one for Coachella?
Yep.
I thought that was amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought that actually kind of freaked me out because I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what was happening. So when I was watching the video, I was just kind of like, just sitting there, and then I see he rise up, and I was just like, "What's going on?" You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. So a lot of people they're offended over Whitney Houston hologram. I think Michael Jackson even had one.
Yeah,
too.
he did.
Yeah,
I think so. He did.
To a terrible song, by the way. But that's regardless.
Bro, listen, people need to.
Would you go to something like that?
No.
Why?
What am I paying for? Who's getting the money from the tour? Who's getting the money? Is the record companies getting the money? So you mean to tell me they're making money after somebody dies?
Bobby Brown? He's getting the money?
No. I know it's not the family.
Sure.
The family's not getting paid, bro. So to me, it's just like, I'm going to go to watch a projector. I'm going to go to watch a projector? What am I paying for?
I mean, but you're paying to kind of get that experience because, like, the way that, like, technology works now is just, like, they can capture a lot of the same mannerisms and movements. You know, when, like, the Tupac thing happened, like, they captured a good part of Pac's mannerisms, his stage presence. And so, yeah, it wasn't so much of Pac per se, but it was just, like, I mean, it was enjoyable. Maybe not a full doggone tour, but it's just like, you know, maybe like... You don't think so?
No, man. You know what I'm going to tell you right now?
Okay.
It's technology. I'm going to go there. I'm going to be in the crowd, man. I'm going to be having a good time, Brady. And then you know, I watch 2 songs, and I'll be like, okay, this is kind of dope, man. So we here, you know, everybody be ready for the 3rd song, and the projector go out. You got Tupac's hands throwing up West Side, but his head missing. And he's a headless Tupac on stage right now. How would that make you feel?
Yeah.
This is odd. Yeah. The headless Tupac on stage. West Side! Hit him up!
Yo, I never even thought about that.
What if it goes wrong? What's going to happen, man? You got the projectors down, and now you at this concert. Mm-hmm. And do they have backup dancers? Is that what they come with, backup dancers?
I don't know if they have, like, backup dancers for that. I don't know, like, what exactly they did for, like, the Whitney Houston thing. But, like, I don't know. It's just, like, I mean... I don't know. I don't know if I would go and see that or not.
Because it's somebody in a suit... Is somebody in a CGI suit backstage, I think, doing the movement.
Oh, is it now?
Yes, and it's transferred on the screen, or it's transferred on whatever it is. If I remember correctly, when I read that, there's somebody back with a full out, decked out suit.
Okay.
And they're like doing the movements that the whatever captures, and whatever. So whoever's doing, you know, and then they have like the face and stuff on there.
I don't know. Thing is, though, is just like, you know, folks are always gonna try to, like, you know, to prolong a person's, you know, like, you know, music and brand, and, you know, try to get as much out of them as they possibly can.
Man, I was a slave when I was working for y'all. Now I'm a slave after I die. You still making money off me, son?
Oh God, woke Q is here.
Woke.
And you know what? Prince didn't have his masters.
Prince didn't want.
I mean, like, I don't think he has them now.
No. I think Prince had got his masters before he died. Like, right before he died.
Oh, he did?
He did get his masters.
The thing is, though, is that his music is available now on all platforms. Mm-hmm. It was used to, before he died, it was only available on Tidal.
Yeah. Prince.
So like that's why I was just like, did he really get his masters? Because like I can go pull up and listen. I don't have Tidal. I have Spotify, so I can listen to all of his music if I want to on Spotify right now. Whereas when he was alive, it was just Tidal and only Tidal.
Like you get all
you can't think of one. You can't think of one good artist that like you would want to like put like on as a hologram. That would be kind of
Michael Jackson is by far my iconic, I would say, artist of my life. Like, by far the GOAT.
You can't say that, Q. GOAT. That's problematic.
Michael Jackson is the GOAT.
That's problematic.
I'm sorry. That's what it is. It is what it is, baby. Michael Jackson. When I grew up, Michael Jackson.
Has anyone tried to press you over that? Because I remember
off tops.
I remember like this was shortly after the documentary came out, and you had your Michael Jackson T-shirt. You say, "I'm going on stage with this."
Yeah. And you know what? Hey, to this day, bro. When I grew up, Michael Jackson was the king. Mm-hmm. He was the king. Michael Jackson went over to wherever in the Middle East and was like the peacekeeper between two countries. That's how powerful Michael Jackson was. But he was just like, we should probably let's everyone just chill. And they were like, okay. And it's like, oh, Michael Jackson too powerful. So,
do you think that like the same way that they did like Michael is the same thing that they're gonna try to do with like Kobe? Because like Gayle King already tried to do some BS about that.
Let me tell you about my feelings.
And you know what I mean when I say that, right? It's just like how like everybody was so sad and so in tears about Michael Jackson passing away. Mm-hmm. Now there's a documentary out and everyone's like, you can't be a fan of him anymore. So like I saw how everybody was reacting to Kobe, and even though he is innocent and I don't believe that he did it at all, like I almost felt like, bro, this kind of feels deja vu. Like, are they gonna do the same thing with Mike? How it's just like everyone loves Kobe and feels bad for Kobe, and then in 5 years or whatever, people gonna be trying to make a stupid documentary to try to take him down.
They've been trying to cancel. They try to cancel everything. Let me tell you something. We live in an impressionable society right now where no one has facts. You don't have to have facts on anything. There is no proven. I mean, innocent until proven guilty anymore. Sure. You're guilty, and if the media get a hold of it, you're guilty. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, you're guilty, and you can be found innocent. You're guilty. It doesn't matter if they get a hold of you and start putting on some sort of. Media is the most powerful thing you can ever come across. If they get a hold of you and your story, and they press that shit, everybody automatically thinks you're guilty. So even they did that. Okay, so for instance, Chris Brown. Within a day or so, they announced that Chris Brown was the youngest man to own his masters for his music.
Sure.
Off tops. The next day, some chick was like, Chris Brown did something to me. And they arrested this man for like 3 days. Yeah,
they surrounded his house. Like he was like El Chapo or something.
Put him in jail for like a week or 3 days to a week or some shit like that. Yeah. And then they found out that she lied. And it was like they were slamming him like, yeah, this isn't the first time that Chris Brown has ever done like this. Sure. If you remember back in 2000 and blah, 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 that he had gotten into an argument and fought Rihanna in a car.
And then they show the picture. You see this?
Remember Rihanna's face? His Rihanna's face. And it was just like, damn, man, you don't have to have facts about nothing. Mm-hmm. You just got pissed off the right person and they can go on a whole media kick and destroy you. So with Michael Jackson, it's the same thing. Like they've been trying to destroy him for however long. I mean, if you do your research,
to be fair,
mm-hmm.
like not being biased, but Mike did kind of put some of that on himself.
Mike put some on himself because he put himself into a vulnerable
put himself in that position.
In a vulnerable situation.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like for me, is like I'm the type of fan that is just like, I'm not going to be oblivious to the stuff surrounding it. Yeah. So it's just like, so for example, I'm a huge Kanye West fan. I can understand why people do not like him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I can understand why people say he's ignorant and he's this, that, and the third. I'm not like what do you talk? Like, no, like, I understand.
The FBI, whatever, the government released a thing that they had been doing surveillance on Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch for over 10 years. After the comments and stuff that were going on, talking about that Michael Jackson was molesting kids, whatever, they did like a huge ass investigation. Now, you know, if the government really wants, they want you as a black dude, like even what they did with Martin Luther King, like they was surveillancing this man, like they wanted Martin Luther King, like, to mess up. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, then they released, even after his death, they released like, oh, Martin Luther King was actually a cheating man and he was messing with the, why? But in out of the situation, out of the context of what we're talking about, Michael Jackson, they released all the paperwork and everything talking about that he was being extorted, and that they had been surveillancing him with the police department, Santa Monica Police Department, and everything for over 10 years, and they never found anything.